Hello, good afternoon. Today I'm going to be doing an install video on my 23 WRX. We are going to be doing the Perrin turbo inlet pipe. I have gone through, got it on jack stands, make sure everything's ready to go, tools necessary to get this done, and then we are going to call up a tuner, see if we can get a tune done on the car. So we are running the Perrin intake, which I haven't tuned for yet. Getting the Perrin turbo inlet set up. On that, let's get started. Okay, if I remember correctly, we need to undo, starting now, we have to undo these hose clamps. Just be careful because they will leak with coolant. As you can tell, I have the line pinched, so hopefully not a lot of coolant comes out, but we shall see what happens. Okay, we'll bring you around so you can look a little bit better what I'm doing. Okay, we're back. As you can see, I put a little bit of tape on the tip of these channel locks, or whatever you want to call them, just to protect the hoses from getting cut. Let's see how it goes for us. Seems to be working pretty okay. Hopefully it's not all of that coolant. Oh shit. Obviously we're gonna lose a little bit of coolant, so just be careful with that. It might spray a little bit everywhere. Well, that's unfortunate. Now we push that guy right up in there. Now we gotta come do the next one. Oh shit. Okay. That seems goes like that. Now we need to come and try and loosen or move this hose clamp. How do I say it? This way. We want to move it to where it's away from the manifold, to where it's kind of straight up. That way you're not touching your headers, which to me seems like a splendid idea. Makes a lot of sense to me. Other than that, once that's complete, we can then grab our clamp, put it right back where it was. Now that everything's back together, clamps are tight, clamps are tight, clamps are tight. That's all tight. Now it's time to take this hose off and the hose that's off in here. We are now back under again. I'm gonna take off this hose clamp. Should be able to reach. Oh, maybe not. If you need more room to pop off the hose clamp for the intake, it is 2 push pins to undo this, and then a 10mm bolt, and you should be good. And then that is how you pop off your intake. Boom. Now that's out, we're going to need this pin right here. Comes off, and then I believe there's a hose, there's a vacuum hose right behind in here, that once we pull this turbo inlet off, we should be able to take it all off. Just trying to get the best angles I can, even though sometimes they may not be the best. Trying to show you guys all that I possibly can with such little room, as I'm in my garage trying to figure this out. But see if we can make this work. Think like that, and then that. Okay, that's out. We just gotta safeguard that. Now with that out, we can pull our turbo inlet off. We just have to be careful. I think I'm going to try and put some paper towels in here. Ow. There's our second bolt that goes here and here. Now we should be able to drag this out. That we need to soften up or release. I'm going to try and use those channel locks to see if that's something that will help me take it off. There we go. You know, I see a lot of YouTubers do this. That is not as easy as it seems. That's your turbo. That's the hole we're going to be blocking. Other than that, oh, I do have the bypass valve. Super easy install. There's your stock blow-off valve. Everything other than that, everything looks pretty clean. All right, everyone. So once that is complete, you take this off. You will need to grab this O-ring that is right here. Ever so gently, just roll it right off of there. And you're going to want to put it on this ring right here that Perrin provides for you. You're going to want to roll that back on there. Make sure it's seated. Remember, when you install this, you're going to want this right here facing outwards towards you. So when you want to pull it off to revert back to stock, you can. That way you can pull it out easy. Once that's complete, here on your turbo inlet, all you got to do is pull this seal right out. And you're going to transfer it and put it right into your new Perrin inlet. Boom. Then you also have these guys right here. These come separate off the tube, sadly enough, so you're going to have to put them in there. It's really kind of hard to push on, but other than that, it's pretty okay. It's not that big of a deal. This goes to this piece here. Seems like it's going to be a bit of a stretch to put on there, but other than that, not a big deal. You also get these 2 hex bolts. I'm probably going to reuse the stock bolts because I like the, how do I say it, the 10 mil better than the recessed Allen bolt. Okay, so clearly I missed recording everything apparently, but we just put the inlet, the new inlet back on. I used the stock hardware that it came with so we could hold the coolant line that's right here too. Right here, we got to cut that an inch, so I'm going to go run inside real quick. We're back. Now we are back to check to cut off about an inch of this tube and hope that's about an inch. At the longest point, it's about an inch. Let's see how this is about to go, because I have a strange suspicion it is not going to go how we want it to go. So this was super easy to put on. The PCV valve, or the crankcase, whatever one you want to call it, the one that's right there that you're looking at right there, that was the most difficult one to put in. You might want to get a little bit of silicone lube or something of the matter. A little frustrating to say the least, but needless to say, and everything's on. Okay. Now we just gotta check, make sure everything around here is okay and it's good. Fish this guy through here, kind of like so. We're gonna put all right, come on now, don't be shy, go right back in your home. Pop right up here. Install our, oh damn. hose clamp right up in here. Right here, right here. Everything looks good. That's on all the way. Okay. Okay. Okay, now we're moving to the top of the engine. We need to install our vacuum hoses, because with the change of no more recirculating down by the turbo, we need to account for that so the computer can account for it. This side is going to go back by your intercooler side, right up on there. It's going to tie into the brake booster. Then you're going to tap the other T that you get into the evap canister line down here. I'll show you where to cut and do all your stuff there. Okay, it's time to undo this bolt right here. Take that off. Put your bolt to the side. Put all the other stuff to the side. Make sure you don't lose it. So with these set of hoses, after you pull this bolt out, which is going to be conveniently right here, it's a little 10 mil. You're going to pull that out, and then these hoses are tucked in there very good. You want to pull them out, and you want to cut it right in the middle. I believe it's right around here where you're going to want to cut it, so you can tee that in there and put the other hose in. So we're going to do that now. Here. Boom. Okay, so we have finished. So this is the part that has a little mini restrictor on it. So there's a restrictor in here. Be careful, this line does come attached already. So make sure you fish it through here, tie it through here, goes through here. Make sure you take this bolt out here. You pull the solenoid out. You pull the evap hose out. You make sure it's the pink one with the yellow, or it's pink on pink, whatever works. Just make sure it's the one directly behind here. As you can see, this one has a pink mark right here, so it's that one. You pull it out. You pull out all the extra connections that are in here out as well. You cut your line. I left the extra ½ inch in there. I didn't feel like taking it off. I didn't feel like I needed to take it off, so it was good. And other than that, that completes the install. Now it's just time to put everything back together and give it a start up and see what it does. Put everything back together. I gave it a test run. I started the car up. Everything sounded great. If it turns on and it runs good and everything's good to go, that's where we're on. I'm just waiting for nicer weather. PRE. And we're getting the Subaru on the dyno tuned, making a little bit more power, see what we can get it to do. They are doing the pre-dyno inspection, so we'll see what they come up with, see what they tell me. So far, looking so good. I don't know what all he's doing, but I'm excited. It sounds like it's going good, but time will tell. Colder than a motherfucker out here though, so I'm just trying to survive until we finish this shit, cause fuck. putting this out there, but the graph you're looking at now is the end dyno result. Max power was almost 310 horsepower. Max torque was 365. We were running 92 octane. We are on a stage 1 tune for the Perrin intake, Perrin inlet, and the Perrin diverter valve with the cob access port. Other than that, I mean, he really had no complaints, just to switch to better gas. But I mean, the end results are great. I think it went off very well. And let's get ready for more mods, more tunes, so we can make a little bit more power. But other than that, the car runs great. It sounds great. The tuner did an amazing job, so I am very happy with how the tune went and how everything looks. The install was fairly easy. If anyone needs any help or any suggestions, leave them in the comments below, and I can help as much as I can. But other than that, let's keep it going.